welcome back to Diamond Painting by Donnie. I am doing an unboxing today from Amazon. Now, you may have heard of one or both of these companies. Maybe you haven't, but these are actually by the same parent company. And he sent the two different ones to me, and one of them is from Snail Direct, which this one is from Snail Direct, and it is $8.99 for a 40 by 50, and it's actually I have a code down below. If you use the coupon code, you just click on the link that's down below, you will receive it for 10% off, so that's a pretty good deal for a 40 by 50. And this is what this one looks like. And this is a 4-pack, so I'm gonna, and it's by the seller on Amazon called Home Craftology. I will show you this one in the images as I show them, but I will start with the bigger one first. The 4-pack, those are 30 by 40 size. All four of them are 30 by 40. Okay, there is the drills. Here is the diamond painting. And you know, strangely enough, I do not own this image. I have never purchased this image before of the season trees, and mainly because the ones I've seen have been rather small, and I think this image here needs to be at least, you know, this size in order to be able to see the detail in the trees. So I never purchased it as a 30 by 40 or smaller. So this is what it looks like. It's kind of hard to get the whole thing in. If I turn it sideways, you can see the whole thing. So here you can see that we have winter, spring, summer, and then fall. And it has 30 colors. They do have a key on both sides, one over here, one up here. And I haven't gotten anything from Snail Direct in a while, so this actually looks like he's improved some of his their, I don't know, his or her, the quality or the product details. For one, this is poured glue, and I find that poured glue is stickier than, well, it just depends. You can't really say until you try it out. So this seems to be good sticky. I say that because I'm working on a couple of different diamond paintings right now. Well, I finished one, but one of the ones I'm still working on, both of them, the glue, it was poured glue, but it just wasn't very high quality. So not all poured glue is the same. There's other benefits to having poured glue, which is you don't have to worry on poured glue about getting bubbles in your glue. I don't think I've actually ever seen bubbles in poured glue, because it's basically impossible to do, because the whole point, the whole thing that causes bubbles is when you're using a double-sided adhesive sticker that goes over the diamond painting, and when you're putting over the canvas, I should say, and when they put the sticker, basically is what it is, on top of your canvas image, sometimes it'll wrinkle or bubble if they don't get it in a one fell swoop and it just goes on flat. There will be, you know, bubbles underneath the glue, the sticky part of the sticker. So when you go to the diamond paint, it'll have like these ridges, these really big ridges. Those are considered bubbles. And so if you try putting your diamond paint, your drills on it, it'll be raised above the flat canvas where all the other diamonds are placed that aren't on top of a bubble. And then there's also puckers that can happen where if the canvas isn't straight when they're putting the double-sided sticker on, then the canvas itself is bubbled underneath. So you have like a flat sticker on top of a bubble. And so you can't see, you've got like 2 rows of the canvas underneath this bubble, and you don't have room to put it because you only have like so much of the adhesive over it. And if you cut the adhesive and then straighten out the canvas, you're going to have bald spots on your canvas from the missing spots where the adhesive was supposed to be. So anyway, you don't get that with poured glue. You will see different things on the canvas, like, you know, if you get it at an angle, you can see it's different shades, like over here. Let's see if I can show it and get it in the light just right. Yep, so right here. Wait, where it is? Over here. Where'd it go? Yeah, right in here, you can see it looks like there's a crease there. It looks different. What that is it's actually the texture of the canvas itself. So sometimes when this covering gets put down, it doesn't get put down perfect. It'll get like air bubbles between the plastic and the glue. So that just means that when the glue dried, it didn't dry up against this flat covering, and so it took the shape of the canvas instead. So that's all that is, and it's still perfect. It's still got the same amount of glue on there, and it drills place on it just fine. No issues. So now the question is on this one is the image. Is this going to be a clear enough image at this size? Well, for $9 minus 90 cents, you know, this is a pretty good what you're going to get. And I do see there's quite a bit of detail. I have to look what you're seeing through the camera, because up close it doesn't look the same. It doesn't look as clear because you're too close. But I can see fall looks really clear. So it goes fall, winter, spring, summer. And the only one that I think might be a little unclear would be winter. But everything else, you know, it looks really clear. And that sky just looks beautiful. There's lots of color blocking and confetti. Guys, so here in the blue, there is some color blocking, but it's also speckled with different blues. So it fades into different shades of blue. So you're gonna get some color blocking here in the middle on the edges, but you do have a lot of color switches, but it's just the 2 colors when it switches colors. So it's not too bad color blocking or confetti, whichever way you want to look at it. Over here, there's a bit more color blocking than over here. And then in the tree, of course, the whole tree areas, you're going to have confetti. Here, this one actually has extra trees in the background you can see here. So this is definitely going to have a lot of confetti. But like I said, it's not a ton of confetti because it's basically 4 diamond paintings in one. And so the colors, the 30 colors, are split into the 4 different diamond paintings in one. So you have a whole different color palette here than you have here. And then the colors here are actually pretty different than here, but they do share some of the same colors. But these colors here, I'm looking and I don't see any colors that are shared between these 2 images. Maybe one, but for the most part, this is 4 different diamond paintings. So you do need to have this one fairly large. It says 40 by 50, but as they advertise on their Amazon page, this is 40 by 50 is the whole canvas size, not the image size. So when you're shopping around for diamond paintings, make sure you check the description to see if the image they're showing says that it's 40 by 50 for the whole canvas or 40 by 50 for the image. So we know that this one is actually the whole canvas. So we're going to just measure it real quick to see what the image itself is. And we do it in centimeters because basically all diamond paintings are measured in centimeters one way or the other, because that's what this shows up here at the top. It shows it in centimeters, but on their website it shows it in inches. So this says it's almost 32 centimeters wide, and this says 40. This says 40 by 50. And so the extra 8 centimeters are the outside edges of the canvas. And lengthwise we have 42. So it's 32 by 42 instead of 40 by 50. So it basically takes 4 centimeters off each side, and that's what you have for your image size. All right, so they send a toolkit of just a regular pink drill pen, small square wax, a green boat, and a few baggies. Here are their drills. See, they do have DMC codes on these colors. I really do appreciate when they put DMC codes. And the drills, the bags of drills also have the DMC codes. I'll go through this bag of drills, but I'm not going to open every single bag of drills for the 4-pack. All right, so since we have 30 colors with 4 different palettes, you know, color palettes, we've got a little bit of differences in the colors here. I'll zoom in so you can see them a little closer. All right, so beautiful blue. I love this blue color. $9.96 plus this one over here. But then we have like mint green and brown and orange and purples and more blues. So there, that 3846 is another really pretty blue that I like. Then we got the orange and some browns and the off-white color. And then in this one we have, and they do have the number that's on the side, on the key here, is also coincides with the number on the bag of drills. So this is 20 through, I think this is 1 through 20. Yeah, and then this is 21 through 30. So you don't really have to do much inventory on these type of canvases. So here are our other colors, the greens and reds and more blues. Bring it up here so you can see a little bit. And then we got, that's an orange there with olive, or yeah, about an olive green there. Some grays. This is a big bag of blue. So this is one of the background colors. Yeah, it's the color that goes up here in winter. It's also in spring and in summer. And yep, that's where you're going to find this big bag. And there's another purple. And there's a little tiny bag of 310. Not very much. And then we have another purple at the end. Well, at the very beginning, I guess. And a blue. So again, this is only $8.99 minus 10%. So $9 minus 90, so $8.10 for this diamond painting. All right, I'm going to put this away, and then I'll be right back, and I'll show you that 4-pack. All right, so this is the 4-pack, and it is called the Dock Landscape is what the choice is on the website. It's $15.99, and right now you can click the box with the coupon for an additional 5% off. And there will be 4 different images. Let's see. There's a customer service card. So they're a bag in a bag in a bag in a box, because it came in a box from Amazon, or a bag, I don't remember. So lots of bags here. All right, so yeah, these say Home Craftology on them, and this is what the 4-pack looks like on their website. So I'm going to go by the number at the top. We got 10, 11, 12, and then 13. And we'll do them in order to make it a little easier for me to keep track of which one is which. So this is number 10. Well, it says SO10. I can't find the way to open it. There we go. Maybe. There we go. And they are folded outward, which I prefer. Poured glue to be rolled outward. Inward, I tend to have to work on getting the air pockets out a little more. This one came a little folded up here. Let's just cover that back up. All right. Toolkit, same as the last kit. All right, so this is what this image is supposed to look like. Now this one looks like it would be a swamp type of image. And to me, it kind of looks like someone might have hand charted this, because there's 33 colors in this tiny little image. And I'm not seeing the details so much like the picture shows. But they do have DMC codes. It is the poured glue. And I'll test that one. That seemed pretty sticky to me. Sometimes you can get the adhesive will be kind of slimy. And when it's kind of slimy, your drills will just move all over the place and have a hard time sticking them in place. And I'm using microdots now in my drill pins, and I tell you, sometimes when you don't get a very good adhesive on your diamond painting and you're using those microdots, they won't come off the pen. The drills will stay stuck to the pen because it's stronger than the adhesive. So you want to you have to just gauge it when you're using them to make sure that you're using it on something that has some really good adhesive on it, or else you just got to be really careful and make sure you do something to be able to get those drills off of your drill pen while you're diamond painting, or else it's going to get really frustrating. So here are the drills that came with it. And again, they do have the DMC codes on the bags. That also helps with being able to make sure you've got the right color when you're kitting it up. And yeah, this has an array of colors, from pinks to greens to browns, some cream colors, grays. If you can see that, what you can see. And there you go. Like I said, it's a 4-pack. I want to be able to get through them, so I'm going to just move on to the next one. But honestly, so far that one wasn't very clear to me. And this is number 11, SO11. So this one, here's what this one looks like. this one does have a dock, and it has some birds and some reeds, and I love the colors in this one. 36 colors to this. Another kit like the first one. And this one seems a little bit more, the image seems more clear to me compared to the thumbnail as to what it's supposed to look like. So these would be something you probably, I would probably put, you know, like in a, like a, oh, I had a friend that had a pool, a swimming pool, and they had a special area for guests to get dressed and to change, because you don't always want them, you know, trampling through your house, especially if it's like your kids having friends over or something. So yeah, this would be something I'd put in that area, or, you know, the like a bathroom, a guest bathroom, or a guest bedroom. But there's a lot of colors in this. I don't see where all the colors go, but I guess there is a lot of blending going on in between the different colors of the sky. Well, I didn't show you the drill field on the first one, but the quality on this one is about the same. So I'll just show you this one. And you've got some white numbers, and you've got some of the black numbers. I find it so much easier to read them when they're black. White, sometimes I have issues with. I just want to look over here. Okay, that looks better than when I was showing that very first section. I don't even know where that is now. The white, oh yeah, over here. They have 6 and B right next to each other. That can be a little bit hard to read. I mean, they did make the effort to do numbers and letters first, and then they ran out of letters. So then they moved on to some symbols. But the symbols are easy to read, and then they used a couple of lowercase letters. And yeah, I do appreciate when a company works to try to make the symbols as simple as possible. Using numbers and letters first is always my choice. When I made my own diamond painting, I got to choose my symbols, and I used all letters and numbers, because that's just so much easier to figure out what's on my canvas when I can read what it is. All right, so there's number 2, and oh, lots of purples in this one. Got some purples and pinks, oranges, lots of colors. So more purples and greens, more oranges and browns and mint, and more purple and green. So these are the type of pictures that I would do in between my larger ones, because they're not even 30 by 40. So, oh, I'll measure this one. I didn't measure those. This is the third one. It is number 12, SO12. And this is what this one looks like. So this one has a little bit more to the picture. It's got a boat. There's a lot of confetti in this one. But from a distance, I can already see that it's got some detail to it, and I can see the detail from your angle. Up close, it doesn't look like much, but yeah, you step back and you can see the dock right there, and you can see the boat, and then the water over here. And then we have the sunset and the beautiful sky. I love these colors up here in the sky. They seem to be the same color as the boats too, but there's purple up here in the sky. That's what I'm looking forward to. So there's 35 colors in this one. There is a bit of color blocking, quite a bit when you're working on the sky part. And then down here, you're going to have a lot of confetti. You have a little bit more color blocking right there. But once you get down, all this area around the boat is confetti. The boat itself is color blocked mostly. And the sky is mostly color blocked as well. And here is the drill field on this one. Yeah, the white symbols, those are 3s and then 7. Just seeing if I can see them as you see it. And then, yep, I can see these symbols pretty clearly. And again, they go with the numbers and then letters. And then when they run out, they go to a few symbols and a lowercase a. And they do have it on both sides, so that's nice. Because, I mean, I normally don't have to use the key, but the way I've been kitting things up lately, I had to use the key. And then I just had too many issues. The one that I was working on that I used the key only had it on one spot, and it was kind of tall, so the key part was actually folded over the top of my light pad, and I couldn't see it. So that was fun. That's why I really appreciate when they put the key on to both sides. So whether you're working on the bottom of the canvas or the top of the canvas, you'll be able to see the key. If that's something one of the features that you utilize. All right. And let's see, same tray, same kit. Colors, lots of blues, a little bit of purples in the middle there, and some oranges and yellows, because we got the sky going, the bright yellow there. And lastly, we have this image. It's number 13. And this one is actually, I think, the picture that's the main motivation for the name of this 4-pack, because this is mainly a dock. And look at the birds. Got some bigger birds in this one. And I think the dock, the way they outline it, really brings the brings your attention to the dock itself. I have not seen it done so darkly, but you can still get, same toolkit, the image of what it is. I love the sunset. I love how beautiful this is and how it portrays the birds flying into the sunset with the beach right there, or the dock, I should say. So yeah, I have to kind of get it at an angle for you to see it without a glare. So there's the dock. And we've got lots of color blocking on this one. All of this, even up in here, is color blocked. You've got a tiny bit of color switches going on. Even the dock is pretty color blocked because, I mean, it's got about, let's see, F, G, H, U. It has four different colored greens, and then the cracks are 2 different colors. So, you know, there's not much color switching going on. And even the water, you're going to get color blocking going on there. It has 34 colors, but I'm guessing some of these just have a few colors because I can't see there being this many colors. It's mainly because of the blending going on here in the sky and the water. So when it changes colors. So that's why there's a few of them there going on. Here are the drills. Again, we have DMC codes. We have numbers, letters, and 4 symbols. And this one has some really pretty colors because of the sky. Here, you can see the colors that are in it. Right here. So, those are some really pretty colors. Alright, so here, I'll show you. Let me show you the drill field real quick. You can see there's the dock. And then here we get into the sky. You can see that. Let's see, so it's I said $15.99. So that's about $16. That's about $4 each. Then take off your 5%. So less than $4 for each one of these. I really don't think that's a bad deal at all. Especially if you want to get together with some friends who haven't diamond painted before. You can use something like this to give away to your friends. Give each one of them one and have them try it out. And they're small enough to where it won't take them forever to do their first diamond painting. I'm going to measure it real quick, because I did forget to do that on the others. So we've got almost 25. So it's not 30, it's just about 25. So about 2.5 centimeters off each side. And then in this direction, it is 35. So it's 25 by 35. And that means there's about 2.5 centimeters off of each side to get your canvas image. So 25 by 35, those are the perfect in-between or party size diamond paintings to help your friends, your family get involved in diamond painting, or if you just want to do them in between your other big projects. And you could also do them all for one after the other and decorate your room, the favorite room that you want to put these up in. And again, this 4-pack is by Home Craftology, as it says up here. That's what it looks like. I'll link them down below. And then the Seasons tree was by Saner Direct, same parent company. But yeah, don't forget, if you want to take advantage of the 10% off for the season tree, you need to click the link down below in order to clip the coupon that will take you, it'll take you to the page that gives you the 10% discount. And then you can add it to cart from there. So thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate it. And I'd like to hear your opinion on this 4-pack and the season tree. What do you think of them? Can you hit that thumbs up button on your way down to leaving me a comment? I'd greatly appreciate it. I'll see you guys in my next video. Have fun diamond painting, and don't forget to always sparkle wherever you go and whatever you do. Take care, everyone. Bye.